Chicago Slim coming with the win. Super Puppy Podcast, Super Puppy Podcast, the best podcast, Super Puppy Podcast, the best. This is Super Podcast, Puppy Podcast, the best podcast. Better than the rest, Super Puppy Podcast. Busting shots in your ass, Super Puppy Podcast. Don't sleep.
Welcome to the latest installment of the Super Puppy Podcast. I am your host, Tony Miner, aka Chicago Slim, and the name of this episode is Up with the King.
Oh,
the King,
hey, I like that.
Being my guest today, who I'm very happy to have on the show. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Bryant
What up?
is in the house.
What up?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You know what?
Nice.
Let me tell y'all, you rubbing on my plant, y'all, giving me shit on my plant.
No, it's nice. No, I like the punctuation. It's a beautiful place. Have a lot of words and stuff to read. Very nice. A lot of sipping paints.
Okay, let me introduce you to the people because the jokes are going to lead the way. But Eddie Bryant has been on BET, Magic Johnson's Aspire, TV One with Roland Martin. You're a regular on News One.
Yeah.
Stars.
Yeah.
You're acting. You're hosting. You have Miami Takeover. Been doing that for 5 years. We're gonna talk about that because people need to know.
They need to know. Ain't come.
He's worked with the legendary Dick Gregory,
Rest in peace.
Charlie Murphy,
Rest in peace.
Tony Woods.
He living.
He is. Thank
That's
God.
my dog right
Okay.
there. Dog right there.
He might be a little mad about the king, but you a king too.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
we all kings.
We all kings. Anthony Anderson. You're traveling all over the globe.
Yeah. I have.
Not just New York, Philly. You've been to Japan, Australia, Curacao, London, Edinburgh.
Yeah. Bermuda. Wherever
The moon is next.
Yeah, the moon is next. If they got a show on the moon, please book me.
Eddie gonna be like, what's up, y'all? DC now.
Yeah, I'm straight from the hood too. You know I did a show in the moon. Nigga, get it. That's what I'm
Right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You also performed at the Riot Act DC where you had a show called Inside Jokes.
Yeah, me and Lamont King. Yeah.
Okay, Lazy Lamont. Does he still go by that?
He goes by Lamont King.
Okay, Lamont King, sorry.
He's not lazy.
Not lazy, a hard-working
Very
brother.
hard-working brother.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Caroline's Comedy Club in New
Yeah, I
York.
did Caroline's.
All the clubs in LA and
Yeah, I did all of them. I hit all of them.
yeah. So Eddie, we just say all that to say. Oh, I'm missing my most favorite one you've done.
Oh.
Which was Cafe Nima Tickle Me Tuesdays,
Yes.
which I'm always shouting out.
For which she made me sign a list. Great.
Gotta follow the rules.
I was big mad about the rules too.
I'm a like an A-type personality, so I need to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
As you can see.
As I can see right now. Now I get it.
Referring back to my notes, you know what I'm
Did
saying?
you get that at the birthday party at Burger King?
When I was like 8.
Yeah.
No. Actually,
Oh, okay.
that from. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Okay. He's talking about a golden crown that I used to represent my queen.
That's right. I was just saying.
He's trying to clown it, y'all.
No, I'm not trying
See,
to
you gotta watch
clown.
these little slick
I'm
clowns.
just asking.
Okay.
Shoot.
Cafe Nima Tickle Me Tuesday. So we've known each other a long time now.
It's been at least over 10 years.
At least 2 years. Look
I'm
at
in
that.
the club.
Look at
I
y'all.
know somebody from Chicago, I'm good.
You know?
Any GDs gonna look out for me? Okay.
He cool, y'all.
I'm cool.
He
Let
cool.
me in.
Oh, you did do jokes and notes in Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just jump right in. Tell us about Miami Takeover.
Oh man, Miami Takeover is one of the highlights of the year for me. We do 5 to 7 parties. We also do a bit of community work, and you know, it's just a fun, grown weekend. So we come in on Thursday, and it's parties from Thursday to Sunday, and there's a comedy show that I produce during this time.
Okay.
And so I get to bring in comedians from all over the country because at first, you know, they were just kind of doing it a certain way. But Wiley K, shout out to Wiley K. Wiley was like, I want you to come in and put some different flavor to the mix. All right, cool. So now I know comedians from all over the country.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I'm like, all right, you want to go to meet me in Miami?
Right.
Yeah, I got 7 parties. Yeah, they want to have some fun. Come on, yeah.
Right.
So, you know, we get to bring different comedians, and then the demographic of the event, it started off as, I guess, a DC thing, right? So, okay, it's DC weekend takeover.
Right.
No, it's DC weekend.
Nah, wait, when is it? I ain't going.
I ain't going, man. It's DC weekend.
Okay.
But people who actually attend realize that what we do is we take care of you from when you get off the plane till you get back on the plane.
Oh, okay.
We have a rapport with the police, so they know, hey, we're protecting this group. They're coming down, so we're not targeted.
Yeah.
We do community events like clean up the beach, or we go do something with some kids or something. We pick something every year. And then the parties are all grown. It's live music, it's DJs, and then the people are from all over.
Oh, okay.
So it's like DC's there, then Atlanta's there, and Vegas is there, Chicago's there, Detroit's there, New York's there. It's just a big mix. So now it grew from, now we're doing like 2,000 people.
Oh, wow, that's great.
A year. And, we take care of them, and the hotel is totally respectful. We do really good business.
Has it happened this year, or is it coming up?
It's coming up July 27th through the 30th. You can go to MiamiTakeover2018.com or my website, theeddiebryantshow.com, and you should have a link on there. Boom.
Yeah, that sounds great. So it's just people down there having a good time, comedy shows.
Yeah, comedy
helping
shows.
out the community.
We're doing a $3,500 kickball winner take all. Come get this money. Tournament. Yeah, we just doing fun stuff.
Yeah. Wait, how does a winner take all the kickball money?
You win the tournament.
But aren't you on a team?
Yeah, you gonna split that with your team.
Oh, I'm like.
Yeah, but each team.
I'm kicking these balls. I'm kicking y'all's asses so I can have all this money.
Your team is they're not
garbage.
Yeah.
You know I can't run and kick nothing.
I'm doing commentating, so.
Oh, hilarious.
So
okay.
What's up with the bouncing? Big butt doing it right. Yeah, I need all of that. So, so we just doing different fun stuff. So it's not like the typical, we just want a good time.
Royal behavior, okay? Up with the king.
Right. So that's what the takeover's all about.
I love it. That's a great idea. It's a great thing. I'm glad. I wish you much success. Continued on.
Thank you.
And guys, Miami Takeover 2018.
Yep. July 27th through the 30th. And this year's my birthday. It's on my birthday though.
Oh, snap. How old you gonna be? Trick question.
Yeah, I'm gonna be older. I'm gonna be 1 year older than what I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about some comedy.
Shoot.
Shall we?
Oh boy.
How long have you been doing comedy?
Whew. All right. Disciplined. It's 2000. Disciplined. 15 years.
Shut up.
Full time, no day job.
Right.
13 years.
Do you find that you're working harder not having a day job?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you get to live your life rather than, I got to
do this for somebody that
do this 9 to 5, and then when I get off, then I can get off into my thing.
Yeah.
And then I can't really do this because I got blah 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 blah. All of the incomes that I have are comedy related.
Awesome.
And so you just build a good portfolio and just say, okay, all right, I need a little money for this. I need a little money for this. And then
boom. So what got you started in comedy? Were you always like a funny kid?
Silly in high school. Yeah, very silly.
I can tell.
Yeah, goofy boy. We used Joan all day.
Oh, I got a question. How do you spell Joan?
Joan.
Oh, it's an A. People? We had two spellings. Joen.
Ooh, I don't even know if that's.
Cause like Joan.
Yeah.
Or Joan, like moan. No? So what was that you said?
Joan.
Oh, not Joan, like Mo. That's Joanne.
That could be. Well, if you put another N, it's Joanne.
Okay.
Joanne. With,
Joan, y'all. Joan. That's the official DC spelling.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry I cut you off.
Yeah.
Where did you get started?
I got started telling jokes. Okay. So I tried it in college, right? I don't count those years.
Okay.
Right? I was silly, juvenile, not funny.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Antics, tricks, hacking material.
Yeah.
Just no life experience, nothing, right?
Yeah.
I got booed in front of my college. Shout out to Morgan State. I knew all of the students. They collectively booed me at a step show. Yeah, once. Because the step show, people was like, all right, you gonna get up here, we're gonna give you a chance to be funny. No cursing, no this, no that.
Right.
I'm like, but they cursing and they playing cursing music.
But you can't curse.
But you can't curse. And so I had nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, stop doing that, start doing video production, boom, start making music videos.
Oh, okay.
Da-da-da-da. Then I was in this relationship with this girl. I had this company I built with my friends, and we were shooting music videos and producing public access TV and blah, 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 blah. And I was with this girl from Chicago.
Hey.
Broke my heart like a
Hey, that's what we
That's
do.
what y'all do.
Snapping hearts.
That's right, made a grown man out of me.
And we don't do that.
Yeah, so I gave up. I thought I was moving to Chicago, right, with her. And 2 weeks before we were supposed to go, she was like, no go.
Damn.
Yeah, she was cold.
Cold.
We're friends though.
Okay.
Yeah, she's real cool.
She made it back up. We
Yeah,
cool.
we are
you know what I'm
real,
saying?
very cool.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool. I'm proud of her. But ultimately, she did make the right decision.
Okay.
Right.
Cause look at you now.
Yeah, because you know.
You would have been in Chicago somewhere working with an office.
That's right. I lost my house because I gave up my room. You know, I had a roommate. We had a nice little player.
Situation right.
He was chilling. I gave half of that up, and then gave that up, and I moved in with my mama because I thought I was moving to Chicago.
Right.
So
So
I
now-
gave up my spot. So I had to go move back home.
Damn.
And I'm on the couch, and then it was my mom was like, yeah, I don't know how long.
I don't know what
I
this
know
is
your-
you're doing.
I know your heart broke. I told you about that, but you got 2 months.
I need my couch back.
Yeah, I need my couch back. Right. So I'm like, whoa. So I started hitting open mics again.
Okay.
And then I hooked up with Fat Doctor, which is like one of my heroes.
Oh, okay.
So you know who Fat Doctor is? Okay, so I bet you know this. You know Martin episode when Gina killed his mama bird?
Yes.
Yes, right. That's my mama bird. Do you know the episode where Gina got her head stuck in the headboard? She had to go to work with that big thing around.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Okay. Fat Doctor wrote both of them.
Oh, okay. Is he a DC?
He's a DC native stand-up. He is the guy who got Martin Lawrence out of bed to go do the Star Search audition.
Oh, wow.
Like, get your ass up and
Go now.
Now.
Oh, okay.
He's that guy.
Okay.
And so Fat Doctor had this workshop at Jokes on Us on Mondays. And you pay $10. He'll show you joke structure. He'll show you, give you writing exercises and stuff like that. And I took that for about 6 months, and I never looked back.
And look at you now.
Having a ball.
Okay.
You hear me?
Living the dream, Eddie. I'm so proud of you. Okay. What was your, do you have bad experiences on stage?
Absolutely. Yeah, we all do. I mean,
Still?
who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I thought maybe like once you reach a certain level, you just like kill it.
Well, I mean, on decent, organized shows, real legit shows, legit.
With like people.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so here's the question. What makes a legit show?
where the people know they're coming for comedy.
And they have that spirit.
Yeah, and the host knows what they're doing. And the staff that works at the venue knows what they're doing.
Got you.
And the environment is conducive to listening because who can
true.
tell jokes with 100 TVs on?
Right. This is true.
Right? So, you know,
This is true.
yeah, so, you know, that's the, you know, so if you in a room and it's open mic and it's 10 people in there and they don't give a damn who's on stage and you don't do so good, so fucking what?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Who cares?
Who cares?
But, you know, if you're on a legit show and then it doesn't work, then you'd be like, oh, man, maybe this is not what I do.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I just got back from Carousel, right? And they speak 5 different languages.
Okay.
I speak 2. I speak English and I speak DC-ish.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Ebonics.
No.
That would be 3.
No, Southeasternese. That's what I call it. That speaks Southeasternese,
Okay.
right?
I'm learning this since I've been here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm picking up on
You
it.
picking up on so I'm saying those y'all?
Right.
Saying those y'all?
He said, "You see what I'm saying, though, shorty."
Yes.
You know what I'm
see what
saying?
I'm See what I'm saying, y'all? Okay. You been with y'all? I ain't been the whole time, oh. Listen.
We'll have subtitles at the bottom.
Yeah. But they, you know, they did the whole show in Dutch or a derivative of Dutch.
Oh wow.
Like they have this thing where they have Dutch, Spanish, and English mixed,
Oh, okay.
right? And that's their
Language.
which I don't get. I didn't even get the English.
What
in
does it sound? Yeah.
It sounds fast.
You like well, this is
I didn't understand anybody for 3 days. What is that? I got tired of me asking what is that?
What is
What is that? But when I got on stage and I spoke in English and I'm doing the similar material, some of the similar material that I would do anywhere in DC or whatever, they got it.
Oh, good.
Right? So
Were you nervous about that?
told
Right.
should have seen my face before. I don't know if this gonna work. I feel like I'm gonna take your people money. If I don't, this don't work. I'm in this nice place, my bomb in front of all these people. They got on the beach.
They're gonna have
I'm a bomb on the beach, right? That's what I was thinking. You know. And I went on the first day of the festival, and so. I'm glad I got mine over with, and I was well received. People were coming up taking pictures. I made the newspaper.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was fun. And so, you know,
This is where you just worked.
I just worked last week.
So I saw something on Facebook
Yeah.
about a dolphin attack.
Yeah.
Could you tell me what happened, brother?
So, okay, we're staying at this nice resort, right? Okay, we in the resort. Boom, they say, you wanna go snorkeling? Yes, I do.
Okay.
'Cause it's free.
And it's hot and it's sunny.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm out there. Boom. Margaritas. Let's go. Boom. Hop in there. Go snorkeling. Some beautiful fish in there. And I'm like, Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Boom. Then, out of nowhere, a dolphin come.
Jumped over your head.
Yeah, jump over. Boom. I lay out like this. And that's where you see the picture of me on
Right, floating on his back.
floating on
Damn
my
it,
back,
float-
laid out, phone still in my hand.
Wait, you snorkeling with your phone?
Yeah, because you didn't see the video at the bottom?
Yes, okay.
The video at the bottom is me before. Yeah, oh, look at
Oh,
this.
Finding Nemo,
Boom.
got you.
Dolphin come, boom. I float back to the top, laid out. Boom.
And then the people were like, oh, the dolphins were strong.
Yeah, they was trying to play. Yeah, no, it looked like shark in there.
Did you have goggles on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you can see.
I can see. So it's nose, fin.
Like, take my legs,
Yeah,
take
blow
my
it.
arms.
I don't know if my mama know how to get down here.
They're gonna be able to
You
find
ain't
me.
gonna find me.
An arm floating over here.
Talk
Oh my
to them
god.
over there. Click, click, click. They taking pictures.
I would have died.
Oh man, that's what you would have. So what it was is the resort is next to a SeaWorld type place.
Oh, okay.
Right? And they let them out into the ocean so that they can play, and then they feed them fish to get them to go back. So they were on recess too.
And they were like, what's this chocolate fish?
Yeah, what's going on? I ain't never seen this. What's over there? And I'm like,
I heard something about DC.
yeah, I'm like, oh Lord.
Speaking of Dutch language.
Yeah, but see, dolphins I heard like to have
Sex with humans.
Yeah, so yeah,
Might have been trying to say what's up.
Maybe next time.
There was a man, he did a documentary about his relationship with a dolphin.
What?
Yeah. And how he would like, he started off, he wanted to, and they would swim together, and then she would push her, whatever they call it, on him. And then one day he just like tried it, and then they were like in a relationship.
I'm going to ask you a question. No offense to y'all.
What's he?
White people.
It was white.
It was white people.
He was not of brown. He was of white.
Of course.
Cause can you imagine a black man trying to fuck a dolphin?
So you know.
I'm about to go swimming. I don't know what y'all doing.
She be good, young. She be bringing the tuna.
Right.
You know, Robert needs shit. You know she bringing tuna and shit.
We be sharing the tuna. Don't worry about that. No. They used to falling down.
No,
we fall down, but we get up.
We get up.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so when do you write?
Every day.
Every day? Like, are you like a phone writer, or are you just kind of like?
Well, I have several different things that I write. So, I write daily topical humor from the news. So 3 articles a day. Okay. Or turn them into jokes. And then thoughts. And then build on material. So, you know, that's 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes. And this is the last thing I do before I go to bed. This is first thing in the morning, before I get on the phone, after you pray. Somewhere in between, you know, praying and getting that morning coffee.
Jesus and juice.
Jesus and juice. Boom. And then whenever you
you're building on the material that you've already started. Yeah. I love it. That's a great formula. Yeah. New comics that be listening, take note. Okay?
Yeah, man.
We got the king up in the building.
Every day.
Okay. Here's a question I ask all my comedian friends.
Shoot.
Do all laughs matter?
And you asked that in prep. So when you say all laughs, yes, you want all laughs. I need mine.
Right.
I don't like, I guess.
So when you say you went to this, when you were in Curacao and there was just like.
You bombed.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
When they're being polite, you did not do well.
Exactly.
Yes.
How do comics not know that?
Oh, they know that, but you know, we live in an age where reality is not reality. So they're faking it until
they make it. The lie is the new truth.
Yeah, the lie is definitely the new truth. If I got more likes than you, I'm better than you. Right.
In what world?
Yeah, theirs.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So jokes are. Comedians and entertainment is based off of likes and followers and all of that. And it doesn't necessarily do well artistically.
Right.
Right. You got guys imitating black women as a negative stereotype. And this is a black man dressed as a black woman. That's for likes. Yeah. To be liked.
And getting them. So what does that say about the people?
Well, you're right. So with stand-up, where is the? I go for the fan of the art form. Those are the people I'm looking for. Those are the only people I'm really concerned with.
Right.
Anything else other than that, you can have at
Yeah.
it. It's all you, baby. You know, I don't care to
Even better with you.
Even live, why do
Yeah.
I live in, oh, Eddie, you should be, you need to do a video every day. You do videos like this. I'm saying, so I'm supposed to talk to my phone. Every day, that's what I'm supposed to do. As if, I typically don't think people are that interested in somebody else. Like, don't you think that's
I do.
That's kind
Eddie,
of bothersome?
when I get ready to, I used to take selfies when they were first a thing, right? But now when I take them, I'm looking at it and I'm half the time I'm no, nobody will see that.
Yeah, no.
Nobody will see
If
that.
something interesting happens, sure, I'll post it,
Or if I see something striking, if the mood strikes me, I'm okay, this is good.
Yeah.
And it's talking into my phone, once I watch it, sometimes it's funny and I'm okay, y'all need to see this. But every day.
Every day. And it becomes a job and they're trying to outdo themselves every day.
Yeah.
And it's please like me, please like me, please like me. Rather than spending time to say, all right, I like myself.
Right.
I like me.
Could they be saying that with these videos?
I guess, maybe.
You just gotta watch them and see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have the time.
Yeah, I really don't. I gotta finish this book and
Oh, book?
yeah, the one I'm reading.
Oh, I was a book on comedy?
I don't know if it's about comedy, but I am gonna write a book at some point. But,
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about Callback Consulting.
Callback Consulting Group is my business. I got group in there, but it's just me.
It sounds like
Yeah,
official.
sounds official. So in doing comedy, it's show and it's business, right? I can't live off of $100 a show.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Nor do I care to.
No.
Right? So I try to do business deals that make all of the partners involved money.
Okay.
So I funnel everything through that, whether that be, hey Ed, I need you to punch up this script, I need some jokes. Boom. Working on this project, I need some material for blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Hey Eddie, man, I need some comedians for my birthday party or da da da.
Oh, okay.
Boom. So I make money for them and then make it, and I don't do bad business. Right. So, and no comedian can come and say, I ain't getting my money.
You didn't pay me like David and David Dash and
No, you ain't gonna get me with that.
They were
the
not
money
paying.
is what it's gonna be.
Right.
And I do my best to protect the artist. I'm an artist first, so in protecting the business and doing business forthright, putting it out there that way, hopefully it gets it back because I've had so much janky. I almost lost my life.
What do you mean, literally?
Literally. Laugh Out Loud is on your notebook? Yeah.
Somebody tried to come for you?
Oh yeah.
With a knife?
Gun.
And
They broke my ribs.
Over some money?
Yeah, ultimately it's
You good?
great. I'm doing great.
Can you do this?
I can do all of it.
Okay.
I'm beautiful.
All right. Woo, and that's scary.
Yeah, but that's show business. It is. Some people play it safe.
Okay, shoot. Cause I'm y'all coming to stab me and shake me?
Yeah. Well, I had an opportunity. The club owner gave me an opportunity to run a comedy club in the basement of this hood ass club.
Oh, gotcha.
Cool.
That's all you have to
I'll take that because
What else?
the mainstream clubs or the mainstream rooms was not fucking with black people. Okay? It was very gentrified. Those alternative rooms don't want any wreck. They do not like heat.
Okay.
They do not like soul. They do not like belly laughs.
Okay.
Right? You go in the rooms and it's nice and polite.
Yeah, it is very.
And everybody has a list, and you go in and you have 7 minutes, and you have 7 minutes, 40 comedians, and everybody.
Right.
Well, and then when some heat walk in the room, You're like, okay, I need you to sign this list. It's a comedy show. Put heat up.
Yeah, seriously.
Right? Because that's what the people want heat.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Ultimately,
they want heat.
it makes them nicer for other comics too. Like,
Yeah.
now you're like, woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
I feel good.
Right.
Because if you go on, you 7th and 6 comedians get polite laughs through 6 sets.
Yeah.
That is a hard set.
Yeah. To build back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, so I was like, all right, cool, I'll take that. And man, I'm talking about, we had some great shows in that raggedy, ceiling leaking basement.
That's how it starts though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
And-
always a story like that.
Yeah, and everybody came through, and it was just like I was bringing everybody from around the country, like, oh, you ain't gonna come to these.
Yeah, right.
Then it was fun, but ultimately, when you're in those clubs, when you're in those hoods, the hood is somebody's own. That's their whole world.
Right.
Okay,
Entire, right.
That's their entire world.
Yeah.
Right, and you in their space.
And y'all having too much goddamn fun.
Yeah, y'all having too much fun. The girl that I like you, and so F you.
Right, we beefing.
Yeah, we beefing, and so and you never see that coming. I never saw.
Because everybody's having such a good time,
Yeah.
and then here comes Sneaky Pete.
Yeah, so that's how that kind of played out.
Well, I'm glad you are alive and well, and moving forward. That trajectory.
Yeah.
This is my trajectory.
Oh, okay.
You got a dab. It's that rib. It's that rib fucking with you. No, just let me. There you go.
Oh,
Damn. Okay.
Got it.
One thing I like to do that I haven't done in eons is have my guests say the name of the show 3 times fast.
Okay.
Super Puppy Podcast, Super Puppy Podcast, Super Puppy Podcast.
Super Puppy Podcast, Super Puppy Podcast, Super Puppy Podcast, Super Puppy Podcast, Super Puppy Podcast.
There you go. He almost was doing the Kanye song with the swoop, the boop, swoop.
Yeah, what was that about?
You know what? Kanye West is a whole nother podcast. We're gonna talk about this, y'all, because I've been dying to. Sean probably has something to say too. Shaking his head in disgust. I feel like that Swoop to Boop song, although it started off dope, because it had the, lift yourself up on your feet, let's get it on.
I know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna rock with me or something. I'm just cold stares.
Does not crank.
No. Well, I thought it
The
did.
curse of the Kardashian cooch.
Yep.
That's what we call it. It's the curse of the Kardashian cooch.
It is a curse.
It is a curse.
It like sucks.
That's what they're here for.
It sucks
All
the soul.
potential. And Lamar Odom was a championship basketball player.
And then he was a cranky.
Now he's a cranky. Well, then he was.
Is he
Well,
still?
I don't think so. I think he's doing okay.
And Kanye West is on them drugs too.
Yes. And Kris Jenner, Caitlyn.
Oh my God.
See, he was Superman.
We can't even.
So Kris
What
Jenner.
is it? Somebody needs to do a test.
Nobody. No, we don't need any more
Well,
tests.
black people doing the test.
Yeah, we need. Yeah.
Sean, you gonna try to take them down?
I can't. No, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. They're
We sent
leading.
Black China from Oxon Hill as the antidote.
She was like, I gotta get out.
Yeah.
She went like she left.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I just had to call that out. Okay, so now what we like to do is have a little game time.
Oh,
Will you play a little game with me?
sure.
So let me give y'all a disclaimer. I did a little pre-interview with my man Eddie over here and asked him for some topics that I could quiz him on. And he said, oh, you can quiz me on Black Panther. Have you seen Black Panther?
I have. Now, when I say Black Panther, I meant this one. Stokely Carmichael and H. Rap Brown and all the brothers.
Huey P.
Yeah, Huey P. Newton and all the brothers that's doing it. What's the guy from Fred Hampton? So the people need to sit down. Yeah, them. I be watching them at night when I go to sleep.
I was thinking T'Challa.
Yeah, T'Challa.
So now we're just gonna pre-test. This is gonna be a pre-quiz.
This gonna be fun.
This is gonna be fun. Okay, we got some questions. And occasionally I'll slip into the accent.
Okay.
Just come with me. T'Challa. See, okay, is the king of Wakanda. Who was the previous king T'Challa's father called? Azuri the Wise.
James Earl Jones.
That's Coming to America. Wrong movie. Same movie.
Okay.
Azuri the Wise, Sion, T'Chaka, or T'Challa the First?
I'm gonna go with Sion.
That is incorrect. His name is T'Chaka.
Oh.
Get it? Cause now,
T'Chaka.
like not Shaka.
T'Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
Okay.
Okay, here's number 2. I've got 1 point already. Okay.
You got
Wakanda.
the answers though.
Wakanda is so technologically advanced because of vibranium. But how do you think it got all of the precious metal? It hit Wakanda in the form of an asteroid. It was created by an ancient form of magic. It was made by a mountain growing around an infinity stone, or it was sent back in time by a future Black Panther.
It was grown in a mountain with the infinity stone.
That, my friend, is incorrect.
Oh, for real? Yes, it is.
No, it hit Wakanda in the form of an asteroid.
No, that's not. Click it. No, click it.
If you click it, it'll
Click it.
say correct. So.
So what was all that fruit in the movie that I sat there and saw them trying to eat? He almost died in there from eating all the fruit, and then they put some fruit in his mouth and he came back.
That was not vibranium.
And his soup came back on.
That was there's a question about that, so I won't give you the answers. But that was the fruit, for lack of a better word, that he ate to get his powers. Okay.
Well, this is janky. Okay, go ahead.
Where was Eric Killmonger brought up as a child? His name is N'Jadaka.
N'Jadaka. Yeah.
Paris, California, Wakanda, or Singapore?
Killmonger.
California.
Okay.
What?
I like Killmonger.
Good.
He represented the black man in the transatlantic slave trade.
So Eddie got 1 point, y'all.
I got 1, you got 2.
I got 2.
How many
Okay.
questions do we have? Okay.
18.
All right, come on.
We're moving.
Shoot, let's go.
Okay. This is Okoye. What is the name of the elite all-woman bodyguard squad commanded by Okoye?
I was too busy looking at their titties. All right, wait a minute. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Was it the Panther squad?
No.
The Dora Milaje? Silver Arrows?
The Dora Milaje.
Or Fighty Fighty Punch Punch Squadron?
The Dora Milaje.
Hey! 2 for 2! You don't even gotta watch the movie!
Dora Milaje, also known as the Fighting Edges.
Don't be naming your child that either. Like,
Yeah,
come here, Dora!
that's gonna be her name. That's a nice name, Dora Milaje.
Yeah. This my baby Dora Milaje.
Yeah, that's right, Fighting Edges.
Okay, what? Crouching Tiger, Fighting Edge. What advice does Okoye give to T'Challa before he jumps out of the Royal Talent Flyer at the start of the movie? Don't freeze. No, don't freeze. That's how she said it. Oh, dang, I gave it away.
I know. I never freeze.
Okay. Don't freeze. Okay, let's do it. Don't freeze.
I never freeze. All you gotta do is talk like Nelson Mandela but younger.
I never freeze.
I never freeze. Look at the people.
What name does Shuri give to her new silent type of footwear that she gives to T'Challa? Does she call them Hush Panthers, Controverse Soles, Sneakers, or Panther Pads?
Sneakers.
I call them Sneakers. Correct. You're getting the hang of
I
this.
remember that movie.
Okay.
I watched it a lot of times.
Okay. What is the name of the legendary first Black Panther who united the 5 tribes of Wakanda? Now this might get a little tricky.
Okay.
Bashanga? Oh, you already doing it?
I was gonna say, Huey P. Newton. No.
Nope, I don't think that's here.
Okay.
T'Challa, Bashanga, Keith, or Zuri?
Wait a minute. What is the name of the legendary first Black Panther who united
the
five
tribes.
tribes? T'Challa.
His name was Bashanga. Bashanga.
You ain't know that.
Yeah, I guessed it.
Yeah, she ain't know it though.
Okay, here's your question. Here we go. What is the name of the special vibranium enhanced plant that gives the Black Panther his powers?
See,
Is it called Viblumium, the heart-shaped herb, the Panther's poppy, or the marvelous magic plant?
I'm gonna take vibranium with the
Viblumium?
Viblumium.
That is incorrect. It's simply the heart-shaped herb. Don't be defeated. We got a few more.
See, I thought that was a trick because the heart-shaped herb to me is marijuana.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay, what organization does Everett Ross, T'Challa's reluctant ally, work for during the movie? The Joint Counter Fighting Task Force, the CIA, SHIELD, or SWORD?
The CIA.
Good for
You
you.
know, as a black man, we always identify CIA in every movie.
You're like, there you go. There he is, right there, right
Yeah,
there.
just so you know.
Okay, who is the other superhero who first, okay, now this one, who first appeared in Captain America, the First Avenger, who appears in the post-credits sequence of Black Panther? Is it Bucky Barnes, Captain America, Dum Dum Dugan, or Lady Sif?
Captain America.
That is incorrect. It is Bucky Barnes.
Who the hell is Bucky Barnes?
Bucky Barnes is the Iron Soldier? He doesn't
The
know.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Oh, yeah, my mother ain't let us
Who's that last one?
We didn't get comic books.
He was the
Who's that last one?
Dum Dum Dugan. What is Shuri's relationship with T'Challa?
His sister.
Is it his older sister or his younger sister? Okay.
Because she was so funny. I like her.
Uh-huh.
Because she was on point.
She was good. What is the name of the special type of beads? It looked like you have someone today. Worn by the Wakandans that can do everything from make calls to healing people. Are they the Cull Obsidian, the Jaguar Habit, the Kimoyo beads, or spin balls?
Kimoyo bead.
Kimoyo beads. Okay. Yes, you got some
Oh,
bourbon.
no. Yeah, you can get it. Go ahead. Boom.
Get in the store. I got a hole. Okay. What animal does Wakabi ride into the battle at the end of the movie? Wakabi was the dude from Get Out.
Rhino.
Boom, Rhino. Okay. Ulysses Claw is one of the film's bad guys. Do you know what other Marvel movie he appeared in? Avengers, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., or Big Papa Chuckles, the Fourth Avenger?
I know this is wrong, but Big Papa Chuckles.
Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Yep, never seen
Okay.
it.
3 more questions.
Okay, shoot.
Vibranium is the source of Wakanda's technology, and it's also what Captain America's shield is made of. What makes it special? Can it shoot electricity? Is it super magnetic? Is it super sparkly like my nails? Or does it absorb all the energy from its hits?
It absorbs all energy.
From the hits. Boom!
Sort of like this girl I used to date. She was great.
Nasty ass.
She was great. I'm trying to tell you, I had to get rid of it.
She was absorbing too much energy.
Much energy.
Okay, in the final battle during Black Panther, what weapon does Shuri use? An energy staff, vibranium gauntlets, she pilots a royal talon flyer, or a big sword?
A big sword.
Vibranium gauntlets.
Oh, okay.
Those are the little pew pew.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't know what they were called either.
me either.
Okay, 2 more questions.
Right.
T'Challa and his dad appeared in the Marvel movie before Black Panther. Do you know what film it was? Was it Avengers Assemble, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Captain America Civil War, or Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2
No,
is
Captain
incorrect.
America.
Captain America. Civil War.
Which I did not see. Because Trump's in office.
You can't go to the movie.
I can't go to the movies to see no Captain America. 'Cause they was making America great again in the theaters. Okay.
Oh, they were. Okay, finally. What is the next Marvel movie that T'Challa and Shuri will appear in? Is it Ant-Man and the Wasp? Is it Avengers Infinity War? Big Tommy Topper and the Twistos? Or Spider-Man Homecoming 2?
They got a good mixtape. Avengers Infinity War.
Avengers Infinity War.
See?
You scored a 12 out of 18. Good for
Oh,
you.
that's right. Sort of like my high school career. There we go.
You won.
I won.
Did you really see the movie?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Because you scared me for a second.
I know. I like doing that now. I saw the movie. No, it's cool.
Okay, great. Thanks for playing.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you again for coming on the show, Eddie. This was a great time.
I appreciate it. I had a good time.
I'm glad you did. You know what I'm saying? Aw, look.
This is great. This is a dope show. I hope y'all should support her show.
Thank you.
Okay, tune in. As
Tune
much as you
in.
can.
Thank you to Sean. This is our last episode. He's moving to California.
Oh yeah, Sean, live your best life, man. Get out of here. Go live your dreams. Go ahead and get you to California. And a couple of Caitlyn Jenner's gonna be out there.
Trying to suck your
Yeah.
spirit.
You're not gonna have him.
No, okay.
You like, they can suck it a little bit.
That's just the tip.
That's what you say now.
Whole body gonna
4
be
o'clock in the morning in California, different world, but I had to get back on the plane. I'm telling you.
Well, thanks again, Eddie. Thank you, Sean. Super Puppy Podcast. This is Chicago Slim, and I'm out. Peace.
Chicago Slim coming with the wind. Super Puppy Podcast, Super Puppy Podcast, the best podcast, Super Puppy Podcast, the best. This is Super Podcast, Puppy Podcast, the best podcast. Better than the rest, Super Puppy Podcast. Bust your shots in your ass, Super Puppy Podcast. Don't sleep, y'all.